Hello, wonderful people. It's my pleasure to welcome you to my channel, Z Graphics and Multimedia. My name is Rafi Yakub right here. I'm reaching you live from Lagos State, Nigeria. And in today's video, you are going to learn how to make passport photo from a regular image using your Adobe Photoshop step-by-step tutorial without any stress. All you have to do is to make sure you watch this video and but before I get to the tutorial started, if you are brand new to this channel, remember to subscribe, turn on notification bell so each time I upload video about Photoshop topic, you get notified. And lastly but not least, if you have any question for me as far as the tutorial is concerned, you can put your question in the comment section down below. So with that being said, so let's dive to the tutorial and see how you can make passport from a regular image using your Adobe Photoshop easy step-by-step tutorial. So let's get started. First and first, you have to go to File. When you open up your Adobe Photoshop, you have to make a new file. So go to File and click on New. Alright, so at the very point here, this is where you need to do the normal layout settings. So first and foremost, at the top here, you have to type in the name of your work, passport photo. Okay. Now here, you have to make it 2 by 2 inches. Okay. Has to be 2 by 2. By 2, and make sure this is inches, and your resolution should be 300. Okay, so with that, then you click on create document. All right, so you are going to have it in a very blank way like this. Now the next thing you have to do is to drag in your picture, but before that we have to make a background. So you have to come to your rectangular tools here, select your rectangular tools, and you have to draw a background color. So right here you can decide the kind of background color you want your passport to have. So in this regard, you have to come to the layer thumbnail here. So you come to the layer thumbnail here, and then you have to, so I'm using red color, then click on OK. All right. Alright, so having filled in the color, you have to go back to the image you would like to use for this particular work. So I have the image background removed already. So if you don't know how to remove a background with pen tools, you can check the video on my channel. I have a video on that. So you need to remove the background. So when you remove the backgrounds, and then you can now drag the image into the new layer. Okay. So you drag it here. Alright, so we have it this way. So the next thing you have to do is to go to the home tab right here. Click on edit and then look for free transform. Then from the top here, shift key and hotkey, then drag just to increase the size of the image. So once you are satisfied with the size, then you have to release your mouse, and then you have to come to the top here and click on this check mark to accept the transform, and then you can now go back to the home tab here and click on select all, then centralize the image into the center. Now we have the image centralized, then go back to select and make sure you choose the select. So with that, we can still adjust this image more and more. So Control T again to open the transform tool, Control minus to zoom in, Control minus to zoom in. So we have to increase the size of the image. So I want it to be more bold, okay? So we only need the shoulder on the passport. So you have to continue increase the size of the image. I think I'm satisfied with this. Okay, so at this point here, we have to go back to Home tab again, click on select, and then choose select all, then align. Beautiful. So we have to go back to select again, choose deselect. So with this, we are able to centralize our passport to the center. So next thing you have to do is to go to the toolbar right here, select your rectangular marquee tool, and make sure you drag all over and select the image area down to the bottom like this. Okay, so once you are able to get to this point, you can come to the image layer and choose duplicate via layer. Okay, so you can just name it whatever you like, photo passport. Okay, then you click on OK. Then you can come back to the original image and press delete key on your keyboard. Okay, so we have to deselect. Ctrl D to deselect, then press delete key on your keyboard. So we have it this way. So the next thing you are going to do right here is to go back to the background layer. So when you go back to the background layer, you have to come to the layer panel here, right click on the background layer and choose blending options. Then after choose your blending option, what we are going to do right here is to add stroke. So double click here to choose stroke, and you can check on the preview, and right here you can make sure you have the stroke inside. Then you can increase the size of the stroke until you are able to see it from the workspace. So you can see it right here. So if you are satisfied with the stroke size, then hit on OK. So with this, we still need to adjust this image. So Ctrl T to open the transform tools again. So we have to rasterize the image. Then we go back to the rectangular marquee tool, drag all over again. Then you right click, duplicate layer, original. Then we click on OK. Now we can come back here, Ctrl D, and we can delete this. Then we can go back to the image right here, Ctrl T to open a transform tools, and we can resize again. So we have to work on the background, Ctrl T, so we adjust it. Better still, let me just delete the background and create a new background. So rectangular tools, then we click once and make sure this is 2 by 2 inch. 2 by 2 inch. And click on OK. Then we go to select all, then align vertical center and horizontal center, and then we go back to select, deselect. Now we need to change the background color of this passport. We have to come here and choose our normal red color. Okay, so we can go back to the layer again. We choose blending option. Then right here we have to add the stroke back. We double click here to add the stroke. OK. Now we hit on OK. So this stroke here is going to serve as a cutout back area. So with that, we are done with all this thing. So the next thing you have to do is to come to the layer, press Ctrl key on your keyboard and select the picture layer. Right click on it and then make sure you choose Mark Layer. Having marked the layer, you can unlock this background layer and press the Delete key on your keyboard. So when delete it from your layer panel, so the next thing you have to do is to go to File, go to Edit. Then from Edit, look for Define Pattern and make it Passport Photo 2. And then hit on OK. So next thing you have to do now is to make a new page. Go to File, New. Alright, so here we have to set up a print layout. So A4 size. And you have to come here and name your design, print ready. Okay. So make sure it is 300 resolution and the color CMYK and click on create. Boom. So you're going to have it this way. So the next thing you have to do is to select a rectangle and make a perfect rectangle of the size. So with that, you have to come to the layer panel here, right click on the layer panel, go to blending option. Then right here you have to choose pattern overlay. So when you choose a pattern overlay, you have to come here and choose your pattern, which is this. So you can easily check on the preview and see what you got. So you can adjust the scale. This depends on how you want your passport to look like. Okay. So with that, you can just click on OK. So I can still adjust the size. Go back to pattern overlay, and we can still increase the size of the passport. Let's make it 100%. So we can still increase it more. Okay, so I'm satisfied with this. Click on OK. Boom. So you can easily send this to your printer and print out your passport without any stress. So this is how you can actually make a normal a passport photograph from a normal image using your Adobe Photoshop step-by-step tutorial. I hope you guys find it valuable for this video. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a big thumb up, and also if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, Remember to click on subscribe, turn on the notification bell so whenever I upload content, you get notified and you watch the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.